Welcome to 6th grade math. This is for lesson 155, and it's Monday, April 27th, and we are going to get started with some review. All right, you should have, you have a verse quiz today, so either you've already talked to me before you went into this video, or you recorded a video, or you're going to be doing it later. So there isn't a Bible lesson for today, so it's just that verse quiz over John 15, 1 through 7. And so hopefully you have that all memorized and ready to say either on a video or over the phone to me. So, all right. We're going to start off right away with a rapid calculation drill and then do some other review, and I'll let you take your speed drill, all right? So first of all, we're going to do this one. 6 times 8 minus 6 divided by 7 times 6 divided by 4 minus 2 times 8 equals. Should get 56. All right, very good. Okay. We're going to review our, I got these out of order, I'm sorry. We're going to review our formulas because it has come to my attention that we need a little bit of review on it. So we're going to, I'm going to give you I'll have the formula up here, and you're going to tell me what it is. Okay, so area of a circle. A equals pi r squared, all right? Perimeter of a rectangle. P equals 2 times L plus 2 times W, all right? Perimeter of a square. P equals 4 times S. I used those two with the 4th grade math lesson today because they're working on perimeter, okay? Perimeter of a parallelogram. So it could be P equals 2 times B plus 2 times H, or 2 times L plus 2 times W. Either one will work. Circumference using diameter of a circle, sorry. C equals pi times D. What about using a radius? C equals 2 times pi times R. All right. Area of a triangle. A equals 1/2 times B times H. The triangle, you can't forget that you have to multiply the base times half, okay? Because a triangle is half of the amount of a square, okay? So I can show you that later. All right, what about the perimeter of a triangle? P equals A plus B plus C. Very good. Area of a square. A equals side squared, or S times S, side times side. Area of a rectangle. A equals L times W. And area of a parallelogram. A equals B times H or L times W. Okay, parallelogram is very close to a rectangle, so their formulas, the letters don't necessarily matter as much. You can interchange those, but it is important to make sure you have that in there. Okay, we're going to do just a little bit of, my flashcards are all out of order today. All right, 7 times 12, 84, 10 times 11, 110, 3 times 7, 21, 6 times 9, 54, 9 times 12, 108, 5 times 5, 25, 5 times 10, 50, 12 times 6, 72, 7 times 4, 28, 6 times 11, 66, 7 times 6, 42, 12 times 3, 36, 10 times 8, 80, 12 times 12, 144, and we're back to the beginning. All right, I'll let you pause. Go ahead and take your speed drill, and when you come back, we're going to take a look at latitude. All right, I hope you did well on that. First of all, we're going to review with our time zones, okay? So if it's 12 a.m. Pacific time, we want to know what time it would be in all the other time zones that the US is in, okay? And so, 12 a.m., what time would it be? Mountain time. It's 1 hour later and it's 1 o'clock, but is it a.m. or p.m.? It's a.m., okay? So when it starts with a.m. at 12, it stays a.m., okay? When it starts p.m. with 12, it stays p.m., okay? 12 is your anchor number. It starts at 12 and it stays a.m. all the way till 12 again, and then it's p.m., okay? Central time would then be 2 a.m. and Eastern would be 3 a.m. All right, going back to Alaska, an hour before 12 a.m. would be 11. Is it a.m. or p.m.? p.m. Okay, very good. And then Hawaiian would be 10 p.m. I'm sorry, I said them. Started to say a.m. Okay, so those in Hawaii are probably just getting ready for bed. Alaska might still be getting ready for bed. Pacific, if they're really late night, they're getting ready for bed. Those in the Eastern time, though, are probably sound asleep. We hope that they're sound asleep at 3 a.m. Okay, and so that's our time zones. Okay, latitude is the distance in degrees north or south of the equator. So the equator has been designated as 0 degrees latitude, but it wasn't randomly chosen as 0 degrees. It was chosen because the sun, moon, and planets pass almost directly overhead. Parallels of latitude run east to west, but measure north and south. Okay, so the lines run east to west, right? Like that on our globe. But they measure going up, north or south, okay? So those lines are what measures north and south, okay? The latitude above the equator is the north latitude, and the latitude below the equator is south latitude. The distance between each degree of latitude is approximately 69 miles, and on your page it says that it differs. If it's closer to the equator, it's around 68.7 miles, and if it's near the poles or near like the North Pole and South Pole, sorry, I'm about to sneeze, it's I called it. Okay, hold on. All right, sorry about that. So if it's closer to the poles, it's 69.4 miles. And so we use 69 miles as our approximate distance for all of them, okay? So first of all, if we give 17 degrees north, we want to know how many miles it is north of the equator. How many miles from the equator? We're going to multiply times 69, okay? 7 times 6 is 63. 7 times 9 is 63, sorry. 7 times 6, 42 plus 6 is 48. Don't forget that we have a second number, so we have to make sure to add or to multiply that one too. Okay, 17 degrees north is 1,173 miles from the equator, okay? So you think 17 degrees and you're thinking, oh, that's not that far, but it's over 1,000 miles. So it is far, okay? 54 degrees south of the equator, okay? Notice this is north of the equator, this is south of the equator. 4 times 9, 36. 6 times 4 plus 3, 27. 45. 34. Okay, I'm showing my mad math skills. 7. And then I drew a blank. Okay, so 54 degrees south is 3,727 miles. It's almost 4,000 miles away from the equator, okay? South of the equator. So south or north, we have to pay attention to that. So it does give, I did 54 degrees. There is a 52 degrees on your page as the example. 69 times 52 is 3,588 miles north of the equator, okay? So that is really what we are looking at for today. And just as a review, what city does the prime meridian go through? What city does the prime meridian go through? Greenwich, England. Okay, Greenwich, England is where the prime meridian goes through. And the international date line, what is significant about crossing the international date line? If I am on our side of the international date line and I go to Australia, what day is it? Okay, it was, when I left, it was Wednesday. So what day is it when I get there? Thursday, right? Okay, Thursday. It's a day behind. Or if you come the other direction, it's a day ahead. So if it's Thursday there, it's Wednesday here, okay? So something to keep in mind with the international date line. All right, on your page. We're doing 1, doing all that. It's pretty simple. Doing all of 2, that's what we're working on today. And 3, if you turn it over, you're gonna do all of 3. I've been told that those are easy by someone in my class, but it is just keep paying attention to AM and PM so that you don't get that mixed up. With the story problems, I hear that some need a little bit more help on story problems, and these story problems have to do with our latitude. So, and time zone. I'm gonna have you do all the story problems. So we're doing everything up to the review. And in the review section, I'm going to let you pick 3 to do in the review section, okay? So it can be the circle, it can be the angle to bisect, or if you don't want to do either of those, you got all that, then you can do 3 from section 7. So just do that. Don't forget that there is homework on page 386, lesson 155, and that you've got tomorrow, and then there's a quiz Wednesday. So be working on all of that, making sure that you understand it, so that we can, so that when you come to the quiz, you're not totally lost. Okay. All right. Have a good day, and we will see you in the next lesson.